Will Smith opens up about a major parenting mistake. Radical honesty backfired. Will Smith, one of Hollywood's most recognizable and beloved actors, has never shied away from discussing the challenges and triumphs in his personal life. Known for his charisma, humor, and powerful performances in films like The Pursuit of Happiness, I Am Legend, and King Richard, Smith has also been increasingly transparent about his journey as a husband, father, and individual seeking growth. Recently, during an appearance on Heart Breakfast with Jamie and Amanda, the 56-year-old actor offered a rare and candid reflection on one of the biggest mistakes he believes he made as a parent. The mistake, according to Will, was embracing what he calls radical honesty as a parenting philosophy while raising his children, Jaden and Willow Smith, with his wife, actress and author Jada Pinkett Smith. "We made a very terrible mistake with our children," Will admitted. "And we went with radical honesty." At first glance, radical honesty might seem like a noble concept. Encouraging children to speak the truth and be open with their parents is something many families strive for. However, Smith explained that their execution of the idea didn't have the results they expected. Instead of fostering better behavior and mutual understanding, it led to unintended and sometimes overwhelming consequences. "We made a deal from really young with our kids," Smith continued. "The deal was if you tell the truth, you won't get in trouble. The only way you can get in trouble in this house is if we find out you did something and you don't tell the truth." While the intention behind this deal was to build trust and openness within the family, it created a dynamic that Will now sees as flawed. "It's a mistake, it's terrible," he admitted frankly. "Because they do whatever they want and then just come tell you. It's awful. Don't try it." Smith even joked, with a tone of resignation, that you want your kids to lie, definitely. You don't want to know some of the stuff your kids are thinking of doing. This level of openness from a global superstar is both surprising and refreshing. In a culture where celebrities often present polished, perfect versions of their lives, Will Smith's raw honesty serves as a powerful reminder that parenting doesn't come with a manual, and even the most well-meaning strategies can sometimes backfire. Will and Jada's approach to parenting has always stood out. Their children, Jaden and Willow, were given considerable freedom to express themselves from a very young age. Whether it was Jaden's early leap into acting and music or Willow's boundary-pushing sense of style and identity, the Smith kids have grown up in a household where expression and individuality were celebrated. But as Will now reveals, that same freedom came with challenges. Radical honesty, while empowering, may also leave parents exposed to more truth than they're prepared to handle. There are things kids think about, talk about, or even do that no parent wants to hear out loud, he hinted. Still, there's something admirable in Will's willingness to acknowledge his missteps. Rather than defending his decisions or blaming others, he takes full responsibility and uses the opportunity to reflect and share his growth with the public. In fact, this isn't the first time Smith has been candid about his life behind the scenes. In recent years, through interviews, social media, and his memoir Will, he's talked openly about his complicated upbringing, his marital challenges, and the pressure of living up to his public image. This moment is simply another chapter in what has become a powerful story of self-awareness and transformation. Parenting is a deeply personal and ever-evolving journey. No single strategy works for every family, and even when we do our best, we can still get it wrong. Will Smith's story is a reminder that mistakes are a natural part of parenting, and that what matters most is our willingness to learn from them. By sharing his truth, Will has once again shown that vulnerability is not weakness but strength. His openness may encourage other parents to reflect, reassess, and most importantly, forgive themselves for the times they didn't get it right. Because in the end, as Smith's story shows, love, growth, and connection are what truly define the parenting journey, not perfection.